1972.
Let's go down to Preston.
Thanks, fellas. I'm standing here with Southgate coach Gary Cordray. Coach, 16-0 lead. What is your game plan for the second half?
Oh, I want to try to get this kickoff and try to take it right down the middle. That's where we're going to wedge the middle on the kickoff. But we got to score right here. If we can score right here, we'll be in real good shape because 3 touchdowns in this kind of a high school game is, we got an advantage. But we got to score. Got to keep running the ball. Good play. Got to play good, sound defense like we did in the first half. We didn't break down on attackers, but we put a lot of pressure on that quarterback. So he's having a lot to think about right now. Defense is playing well. Offensive line is really doing the ball. Cortez is running the ball real well. If we keep those things going, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Back to you upstairs, fellas.
Good job, Preston.
Man, it's halftime and Gary's still tight.
Yeah.
You can see the arteries in his neck bulge out. Still tense. I mean, Coach, it is 16-0. I mean, no matter how many games he's coached, he's still
Young Ram fan. Featured cheerleader.
There's someone who's
a
just
bored Ram fan.
Oh,
She's ready for some action. She's tired of halftime is what it is. 16-0. It's the Ram captains out there along with the Jeff captains and the officials. Now Donald walks off the field with Coach Cordray. Prepare for the start of the second half, 16-0. Southgate leads. A lot of activity on the sideline and the stands as we prepare for the start of the second half. Castaneda preparing to tee it up and kick it off. Dan, I'm confused here. I thought the Rams would get the football here. They kicked off at the beginning of the game. And now they kick it off again as John Brown returned the kick. And John Brown gets up to the 29-yard line. Let's go down to Preston.
I'm sitting here with Southgate student Sergio Ortiz. Sergio. Sergio Ortega. Sergio, what do you think of tonight's game? Do you think Southgate can take them and wind up this game and take them in?
Yeah, they need to win tonight, the game. They're going to win tonight. Then they're going to win every game right here. They're going to win a championship, I think.
You think Southgate can win their conference this year? You know there's a new conference now, 6 teams instead of 8. Is that going to make a difference?
Yeah. Yeah, going to make a difference in the whole team. They need to win today. They need to win the game. They're going to win tonight.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you've got any advice for Coach Cordray, I'm going to come back to you, baby. Back to you upstairs, fellas.
Good job, Preston. Get his name right next time. We got a special guest there.
someone's been conspicuously missing tonight.
Handoff. This is Brown, Jason Brown. You know, good run, picked up a first down, got into Southgate territory. I thought, Danny, if he cut to the outside, he may have been gone to the races. I mean there was a Ram had a play on him. So we have a replay of this. Jason Brown had a lot of open field. If only he had cut to his left. Right? Instead of going inside, cut outside. He'd have been gone.
Yeah, well, he would have turned around Carlos Garcia, number 21, right there, if he had gone out to his left. But one guy missing, I haven't seen Bubba yet.
I saw Bubba last week, and he is on the sideline. Bubba has lost 100 pounds.
Wow, maybe that's why I don't recognize
He
Bubba.
is down there. And maybe Preston will get him before the game is over. 11-13 remains in the third quarter. 16-0 is our score. Southgate leads. Jefferson wants to get his driving. They've had several impressive drives in this ball game, but have yet to score. The ball is spotted at the 47-yard line of Southgate. John Brown's quarterback. Tailback is Jason Brown. And Brown gets it to his fullback, Harris. He gets across the 45 up to about the 44-yard line. Make it 2nd and 6. High formation. Brown up the middle.
They've got a little bit going here now, Kevin.
A little bit going.
This was the exact thing Gary did not want to have happen. Going back to the kickoff question, I can only assume that they won the toss and they elected to kick off. That's the only way I can see it, Kevin.
But Cordray was speaking to Preston.
Yeah.
The other half and say he wanted to score right there.
I
put him
agree.
away.
I'm
Harris takes a handoff up the middle and is up near another first down for the Democrats. Now, did he not say he wanted to score?
Yes.
I didn't understand that. If he's saying he wants to score, I made the assumption he's going to be receiving the kickoff.
Well, maybe we can get Preston to get some answers. I know they had a conference before the kickoff. You remember we were talking, you were saying how we had a little bit of a delay. There was some conference there. I don't understand what.
Very interesting.
That probably had something to do with it.
Very interesting. 9:34 remains in the third quarter. 16-0. Southgate leads. Brown hands up to Maharis, the fullback. He gets up near the 31-yard line. Game about 3.
All I can say is that if that is an official's mistake where they didn't have it right at the beginning, that's just, to not get that right is unacceptable.
High formation for the Democrats. And up to Jason Brown. Jason Brown still in his piece, cuts to the outside. Jason Brown, look out, heads to the left sideline. Finally, he's knocked out of bounds at about the 6. Jason Brown, speed, moves, elusiveness. Nice run by Jason Brown. Inside, pops it to the outside, breaks tackles. Finally forced out of bounds by Sanchez. He ran out of field. Could have stayed in bounds. That would have been 6. Francisco Diaz comes off the field. The Rams' heaviest player at 5'8", 290. Democrats have a 1st and goal from the 5. And up the middle, Maharis gets up near the goal line, brought down about the 1. Gary Cordray. 2nd and goal from the 1 for the Democrats. Single back in the backfield is Maharis. Maharis stopped and stuffed. Flags thrown to play also. They snuffed that play out. They being the Rams.
It's pretty obvious. You're just going to run Maharis up the middle. The guy can fall for a yard, but obviously not in that play.
Holding against the Rams.
Holding? And that came from the back, Judge? Where's holding?
I knew that'd bring a rise out
Oh, for crying out loud.
of you. And it's only the first game, folks.
If anything ever gets me out of the booth, Kevin, I'm going to officiate. This is just pathetic. That wasn't even a pass play. How do you get holding on that?
Good old LAC section officials.
Oh. Hey, he's not in there.
No, he's not. Yes, he is. They'll give it to him.
Preston's
goal line.
Preston's really got to figure out what happened with the kickoff, because I am really interested to know now.
Quarterback John Brown gets up limping.
He made it in there? Are you kidding me? Not a chance. Even with that angle, not a chance.
Brown with the carry. I misquoted and said Maharas. Brown with the carry. And
they lose him to cramps.
Yeah.
Looks like it could be cramps. That's going to be huge. He was never in. Doesn't even close.
We're for a vantage point where we're up and to the right of the play. He's already there. Here it is again.
Yeah,
keeper.
He didn't move.
Yeah, if he got in, he barely got in there, but nevertheless, it is 6 points.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not him; it's the ball. I don't care if his ankle goes over. If the ball isn't over, it's no score. And I don't think the ball ever broke the plane. Watch this again. Nothing. I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't tell. If he did score, that's the time that he did right there.
Well, that's about it.
Knocked back.
Yeah, they brought him back and turned him around, in which case he's never going to get the ball over. Interesting call here, though. What are they going to do? I'm still curious about the kickoff, though. Gary's out there arguing vehemently now, and there is a flag down.
Yes, there is, right behind Gary.
Hey, Varsity, help us out with this cheer. Hey, Varsity. Hey, Varsity.
They're coming out for the extra point, even though Coach Cordray is still on the field.
Well, they kicked the PAT with a Jefferson player down.
That's true.
That really tells you what kind of officiating crew we have.
And Gary refuses to leave the field. He wants to talk to the referee. He's not going anywhere. And you see there at the bottom of your screen, the referee's coming over to talk to Coach Cordray.
Hey, Varsity.
And you say, hey, I'll meet you halfway.
Are you ready?
I'll meet you halfway. Well, a good point was made by my friend Matt Toney at halftime. He and his wife moved here from Iowa about 2 years ago. He was surprised that they allowed a PAT to be kicked with a player down on the field, even though the player was 30 yards away. Even though the player was 30 yards away at midfield, he was really surprised. He thought that was very poorly handled by the officials.
Sure. If that kick had been blocked and it came back the other way and that player laying there, he's even more at danger of becoming injured.
Yeah. You know, you get guys rolling around on the field.
Yeah.
Somebody rolls on your bum ankle or whatever it might be the case.
Regardless of his injury was the reason he's down there, if he just ran over, he's injured more.
And boy, I really hope Preston can sort out some of this for us, because this has just been chaos this quarter. Extremely interesting. In any event, it's changed the face of this game.
It's gotten Cordray back on the sidelines. So the Democrats will go for two. They trail 16-6 with 7:45 remaining in the third quarter. And the Democrats call timeout before they attempt this extra point play. It's 2-point conversion play. Back after this.
Para lo más fresco en pollo, res y productos de puerco a los mejores precios, venga a Maloney Meat Company, ubicado al
Defensive coordinator Don Albin there on the left, the baseball cap. Let's go down to Preston.
Fellas, Coach Cordray was very upset with the call for a touchdown. I don't think he felt that the player was across the goal line. He got very angry. literally begged for a penalty from the referees and received an unsportsmanlike conduct, which has moved the ball closer for the extra point. That's the reason for the flag. Back to you upstairs.
Good work, Preston.
And now we get an answer about the kickoff and how Jefferson got it to receive when Preston interviewed Gary like they were going to get the ball, and that's what we all thought.
So now they go for the conversion from the 1. Quick pitch. Jason Brown, touchdown. Well, this is a touchdown, but conversion is good. 2 points.
Conversion is good.
Abraham Escobar, number 4, was the quarterback that pitched the ball back to Brown. And the Democrats now trail by 8 at 16-8.
More importantly, Cortez comes up limping as Maharis just ran him over on that conversion. You got to look at him on the lower left side of your screen, Kevin, and they need him.
Yes, they do. Two guys you see helping Raul, our cameraman there, the black hat. It's Oscar and Nelson. Oscar Rodriguez in the black, Nelson Castro's in the white. The big guy with the knee pads is Raul. Gets his camera shots, and it's also the guy that gets the close-ups on Preston.
He does it all.
He does it all. And Raul got a haircut. This time last year, his hair was longer than my wife's. In fact, he's been scalped.
Yeah. Get it out of the way for that camera work.
Lucio Reyes kicking off for the Democrats. Squib kick. Bounces. Castaneda's going to watch it go out of bounds. Oh, very close to being recovered by the Democrats. The Rams get the ball deep in their own territory. The ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line of Southgate. Castaneda was hoping to go out of bounds. Fortunately for the Rams, he fell on it in time before a Democrat got to it. Watch it here. It bounces, starts to slow down, and there's a Democrat right there to make the play on Castaneda. Offensive coordinator Mike Ryan just walked out of your screen. He's also the baseball coach here at Southgate.
Very successful baseball coach.
Yes, he is.
Excellent.
He is the co-architect of the Scramble Flex offense that Cordray likes to incorporate here at Southgate. Alvadano brings his troops up, hands off to Castaneda. Pedro gets up near the 24-yard line. 7:30 remains in the third quarter. 16-8, Southgate leads. And it's gotten somewhat quieter here in the stands. Not that they've been very loud, but now the fans are watching with much anticipation as the Democrats will cut the deficit to 8. De La Rosa the fullback, Castaneda the tailback, Alvadano the quarterback. De La Rosa, pardon me, the carry. There's Dan the man. Get a little camera time, buddy. Wave to your fans out there. There you go. America loves you, Dan. Where's your wife and kids? Or kid?
They'd be a little bit to the right of the cameraman at the end of the press box.
At the very bottom there? They're outside?
They're a little bit to the right of the press box. Got to go all the way to the end of the press box. To the right, I think your wife's over there.
She is?
Yeah,
High formation.
They're sitting right outside of it.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff to Castaneda. Nice run up the middle, fumble, but the whistle had blown the ball dead. The Democrats will argue, but the ball was dead at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. Just see if he was down, Dan. Yes.
Oh, easily.
Plus the referee had blown his whistle also. It makes it a dead ball.
Yeah, he was down from the waist down already.
2nd and 3 for the Rams. Handoff to Castaneda again. And he's up near first down. I believe he's short. Tackle made by number 50, Marcus Wilhite. Let's go down to Preston.
Thanks, fellas. I'm standing with the lovely Gloria Rojas, head cheerleader here at Southgate, and Evelyn Santana, alleged mascot. Ladies, I see you are having fun tonight. And now, what makes you the mascot, Miss Santana?
Well, you just jump around, you have fun, and you just always in character, always messing around, and you just give it all you got and you have fun. That's it.
Gloria, how did you get to be head cheerleader?
Well, I've had a lot of experience ever since I was like this little. And I guess because they see I'm very responsible and that I can lead them to a victory, they picked me for being the captain.
Now, you say you're responsible, but you forgot the first cheer tonight.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Thank you, ladies.
So good, number 1.
Back upstairs to you, fellas.
Nothing need to be said. First and 10 for the Rams. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line of Southgate. 4:30 remains in this third quarter. Southgate leads 16-8. Offset I formation. Amadano hands off the Castaneda to the left. And Pedro gets up near the 40.
Well, as a side note, I think my wife left. They're AWOL. My wife and son left me.
What about my wife?
She's right there to the right at the end of the press box by the ladder.
By herself?
No, she's sitting with
this is a
two of my friends.
Over the air.
Yeah.
Like, is it the fans?
There you go. There's Matt in the orange and Daisy. They're the two from Iowa. And there's your wife on the right, and mine's got her back. And DJ's in the press box now.
Family affair here at SGTV. Back to passes. Amadano looks, throws a Castaneda. Defensive player misses him for Jefferson. That player being number 30, Ronnie Ibanez.
Here we go,
Reggie
Deej.
Ibanez.
There you go, Deej. In the press box.
There he is.
Take a wave there, Deej. You're on TV.
It's my future partner. From the Molten Gray, he'll be doing the play-by-play, and I'll be doing the color.
Say something, Deej?
Yeah. Hi, on. Fine. Yeah. I like to do it, what they do. Yeah. 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 Bye.
I think Deej is through talking. 4th and 5 for the Rams. Pass was intended to Castaneda.
He's better than me. You get more out of him than me.
I wasn't going to say that.
I said it for you.
But Castaneda's back to kick and back deep to return for the Democrats, number 5. That man, John Brown. 3:33 remains in the third quarter. The Democrats be looking to cut into the score. They trail 16-8. Second game of the season, both of these teams. The Rams are 0-1 with a tie last week, while Jeff is 0-1. Grounder kick, bounces off of a player, picked up and caught by Terry Baker.
Was that a fumble? Did that bounce off?
It bounced off a player. I'm not sure what team the player was on that the ball hit, which of the two teams, but it did hit a player. It was a low kick. Here's a replay, folks.
He's not even rushed.
Low kick. Hit off of a Jefferson player.
That was a fumble.
That was a live ball. Good run by Baker. Gets the ball to the 45-yard line of Jefferson, and Coach Cordry's in the ball game now.
Yeah, the Democrats are in business here.
Not that it was ever over in the first half, but 16-0 looked a lot better to him than 16-8. 3:23 remains in the third. A lot of football to be played in this ball game. Offset I, Brown, hands off to Brown. Brown up the middle. Jason Brown open field. He has one man to beat. He has speed. Speed kills. Touchdown. Jefferson just like that. One play, baby. One play. 55 yards. Jason Brown.
Yikes. That's all I can say. Here he goes, making some nice cuts this time,
And that's
Kevin.
speed, Dan. That's all. Good cuts, but that's all speed.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Speed kills.
He got through that alley, the two Rams, about 10 yards up the field. He went right between the two of them.
Carlos Garcia didn't have a chance, Dan. Number 21. He had the angle on him, but he didn't have a chance.
No.
Brown had 2 on speed. And, of course, the Democrats would go for 2, Dan. Brown rolls out to his right, pressure, stop, looks, comes back to his left, throws, tip, deflected, incomplete. The ball's deflected by David Rios. And Southgate remains in the lead by 2, 16-14. Brown rolled to his right, had an open field over there, but he's getting pressure from Jose Lopez. So he has to come back and throw it to a covered man.
Ah, look at that. There's 2, 4, 6 jerseys.
Yeah.
One Jeff guy down and Brown in the back. Not going to complete that pass.
With his speed, he'd been better off running it, Dan.
Yeah. They did a nice job, though, the Rams, to keep contained.
Back after this, you see our score.
When you're hungry for great Mexican food, there is only one place to stop in Southgate. LAX Tacos at Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. From the freshest meats, we prepare the tastiest burritos, tacos, and tortas. Enjoy great food at great prices, here or for takeout. LAX Tacos, the best Mexican food in town at the Firestone Plaza Shopping Center, Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. Phone 566-2937.
I can sympathize with him right now. No one is standing by that man. No one is standing by Coach Cordray now.
So you notice, huh?
Yep, that means one thing. Things aren't going well.
Mount Cordray's geared to erupt. This is getting better. 3:11 remains in the quarter. Third quarter, 16-14. Thanks to a 55-yard run by Jason Brown. The Democrats trail by 2. Short kick, bounces up. Picked up by 15, Miguel Castaneda. And Miguel gets up to around the 36-yard line of Southgate where the Rams take over. 1st and 10.
Well, they've got good field position.
Come on, Red, let's show them we're number 1.
Avadano back to pass. Looks, throws, caught. Great catch.
Navarro.
John Navarro, number 4, makes his first grab of the evening.
That's a gutsy first down call for Cordray in this situation. Anytime Southgate's throwing now brings back memories of Ed Morse.
Oh my gosh, what a game did he have here at Hurt Field. That was a ball game.
5 picks. But that was a great throw by Avendano. He put it right on the money.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball the 49-yard line of Jefferson. Castaneda is a deep back. De La Rosa is a fullback. Gutierrez goes in motion to his left. Avendano hands off to Castaneda. He cuts back to his right. Runs over a few Democrats. And Pedro gains about 7 yards on the play.
He just put his head down and shoulder down and just bowled him over. Nice run. Well, that's what the Rams have to do. They've got to reassert themselves. No hole there. Cuts to his right. Oh, nice job.
Come on, crowd, let's show them we're the mighty Rams. Woo! We are the mighty, mighty Southgate, and we're gonna rock this town to a victory. We're gonna...
Offset eye again for the Rams. Hand up to Castaneda again. Castaneda picks up 1st down in the open field. cuts to the outside. His body's knocked out of bounds. But number 3, Jason Brown.
Getting some great blocking downfield, Kevin. He picked up 2 nice blocks about 10 yards downfield. Let's get a look here on the replay.
I still thought he could have went to the inside, though. Right there. Cut behind that block, number 65.
Yeah. Come back in, cut back away from John Brown, number 5.
Edgardo Gonzalez had the block there. If he followed him, just ran behind his backside and just cut up in the middle of the field. It'd been 6. Nevertheless, it brings up another first down for the Rams. The ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Minute 30 remains in this quarter. 16-14 is our score. Avedano hands off to Castaneda. He's hitting in backfield. Good job. Tackle made by Lester Domos, number 52. Domos smelled that play off. Lost it about 5 yards in that play. Big loss.
They've been running that play quite a bit now on this drive.
The Democrats, knew it was coming. They snuffed it out. You know, instead of getting tired, it's like the Democrat players are getting a little more energetic. Adrenaline. Oh, the Rams are putting together a very nice drive right now. Back to passes. Avedano looks to his left. It's going to keep it around the middle. And brought down by that guy again, Domos. Back-to-back tackles by Lester Domos, 52. Gain of about 12 yards on the play. Check that.
He got his 5 back.
He got his 5 back. 10 more to go for the first. 3rd and 10. My view was instructed, but thanks to Dan, is no longer instructed. I can see now. Avedano hands off to Castaneda. He's over to his left. Cuts to the outside. And he is up near first down. In fact, if he gets a good spot, he'll have it.
Nice block by Juan Santos, I believe, number 77. He took out Carlos Alvarado, number 53. Look at that right there. Well, we catch a little bit at the end, but he had already blocked him long enough to get Castaneda free. That's it for the quarter, I believe, Kevin.
Yes, it is. At the end of 3, Southgate 16, Jefferson 14. Back in the 4th quarter after this.
Maloney. Welcome to the Maloney Meat Company. Come on with me here till I show you our fine Foster Farm fresh fryers. Why buy any other chicken than a fresh chicken? When you have an opportunity to buy fresh, why consider anything else? Fresh is healthy.
For the finest Farmer John and Foster Farm fresh pork and poultry products, it's the Maloney Meat Company on the corner of State Street and Firestone Boulevard in Southgate.
Back at Hurd Field, preparing for the start of the 4th quarter. Southgate leads by 2, and they're driving for more after leading 16-0 at halftime. Jefferson scored 14 unanswered points.
Speaking of unanswered, we still haven't figured out why Southgate had to kick off to start the second half.
Southgate kicked off to begin this ball game, and they also kicked off to begin the second half. Very unusual. First and 10. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line of Jeff. De La Rosa, Castaneda, the backs in the backfield. Navarro spread wide left. Gutierrez comes out to join him. Hand up to Castaneda to the right. Runs behind a blocker. Gets up to about the 12. Gain of 2 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 8.
Jefferson not fooled on that play despite the man in motion. Gutierrez coming over to the near sideline did not fool the Democrats.
This is one of 4, count them, 4 home games this season here at Hurd Field, as the Rams will be road warriors this year.
kind of thin this year at home.
Back-to-back road games come up against Granada Hills and Fremont. They return home on October 8th to play Belmont, which is homecoming. They go back on the road to play Garfield. Back here to play Bell. Roosevelt, Huntington Park, both on the road. They're ending up their season to play in Jordan here at Byrd Field.
I don't think I've ever seen the Rams play Belmont. Kevin.
Biggest school in the city. Gutierrez is in motion. Avadano back, looks for him. He's open. Touchdown Southgate, just like that. He was wide open. I saw that play. I saw that form, and it executed perfectly. He went in motion, cut back in the middle of the field, went to the back of the end zone, wide open.
Well, that's usually where you're going to lose a guy on the play action, is you lose those guys who drift along the back line of the end zone. And right there, Gutierrez does a nice job. There he comes in motion, Kevin, as you spoke about. Got a little play action pass going with Castaneda. Just lob it in over Brown, the quarterback.
I like the patience Almadano's show there, Dan.
That is not as easy as it looks. That is a tough pass to get the touch on and not go nutso thinking we've got 6 before you actually have completed anything.
Kick is up and it is no good. So it's 22-14, meaning the Democrats are only down by 8 again.
Yep. That's something the Rams are going to have to work on, Kevin, is their extra points.
Back after this.
In all of Southern California, there are only 2 Angus beef distributors, and we've got one of them. The Maloney Meat Company at Firestone Boulevard and State Street is your licensed, full-service, certified Angus beef distributor. Angus beef is truly the best beef you will ever taste. See for yourself. Give yourself the finest our planet has to offer. From the Maloney Meat Company, 3255 Firestone Boulevard. Quality meats from quality people.
Yeah, Belmont, the biggest school for a number of years, the biggest school in the state. I know for a couple of years, they annually have more than 4,200, 4,300 students. That's huge.
Let's go down to Preston.
Thanks, fellas. I'm standing here with offensive lineman Juan Santos. Juan, great drive. What do you think was the key play to help get this drive to be a successful touchdown drive?
It's the running of the backs. You know, they're giving it all. You know, we're blocking, but you know they're giving it their all. It's just it's the whole line. It's the unity of the line. You know.
You guys are opening some big holes to run through. Do you think you're going to concentrate more on the running, or do you think you're going to try to step it up with the passing game?
It doesn't matter. We'll do whatever. You know, it's Hector. Hector's in the middle. We got Edgardo on the sides. You know, everybody right there is doing good. The right side's kind of young, but you know we're doing good. You know.
All right, Juan. A little more than a quarter to go. Good luck. Let's keep it up. Back to you upstairs, fellas.
Thank you, Prest. Good job. Democrats take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 10:41 remains in this ball game. 22-14, Southgate leads. Hand up, fullback, stuck hard in the backfield. Oh, baby.
That was Mora, I believe. Number 42 came in on the blitz right up the middle. And they fooled no one with that play, Kevin.
That was a kiss, baby.
You read
Watch
my
the
mind.
stick. Oh.
You read my mind. Yeah, they smelled that one out. See it
Second
again.
and 12. This is Brown, and Brown's nowhere to go. Good defense, good pursuit by the Rams. Let's go down to Preston.
Thanks, fellas. I'm standing here with Maritza Sosa and Anel Uribe. Best friends, friends for life.
Yeah.
Varsity cheerleaders, seniors, leaders. How do you ladies feel tonight's game is going? Southgate just scored. What do you think?
Oh, it's so fun. So good. I know we're never going to win. We're never going to win.
Now, if they lose, you're going to feel bad. Let's ask your friend tonight. How are you feeling right now?
Good. Excited.
Is there an echo in here? She said the same thing. Ladies, we have barely more than a quarter to go. Do you think Southgate can hold on and take Jefferson?
Of course. All the way. Woo!
Can I get one quick cheer?
What you gonna say? Sure. We're the best. We're SDHS. We're the best. We're SDHS.
Fellas, back upstairs to you.
Thanks, Press.
I feel so honored to work with such professionals.
Emmanuel Mora made a big stick on that last play.
4th down, Kevin.
And they got to go for it. 8:23 remains in this ball game.
Now, this is going to be a delay.
And they're not going to go for it. They have the formations that they're going to punt. But with Brown being back there, you never know. It's going to wave off the flag.
Timeout Rams, I believe. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with you there, Kevin, that they have to go for it here. I think Jefferson, if they can get Southgate 3 and out and get one more crack at it, granted you're going to have to rely on your defense to hold up one more series. But I think it's a little risky here with 8:17. You don't get the first here, and Southgate gets great field position, and they go in for a score here, and 2 touchdowns with minutes left is pretty much lights out then.
I agree with that.
I think with 8 minutes you still have options. If you were at, I'd say even 6 minutes, yeah, maybe go for it. But with 8, you got time. Although I think Jeff has used the timeout this half. Boy, he's only 11 yards deep. I thought punts were about 14. Rams won't be coming hard on this one though.
Castaneda watches it bounce. And the Rams get it at their own 27-yard line. 8:07 remains in the game. 22-14. Southgate leads. Back after this.
There are over 2,000 of these flowers on the grounds of Southgate High School. Inside the school are numerous plants and vases also. And the grounds itself are cleaner than ever before. All thanks to John Maloney of the Maloney Meat Company. The pride and quality of such community spirit extends to the Farmer John and Foster Farm fresh pork and poultry products prepared by John's excellent staff. For quality meats from quality people, visit the Maloney Meat Company on the corner of State Street and Firestone Boulevard.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Hand off to Castaneda's. Flags fly on the field. See the penalty call is.
Once again for the Rams fair t-shirt, winning number 220845.
Say that again now?
Whenever I make the ball ready for play.
Yeah, 15 yards, yeah.
Everybody that comes
They're in the huddle.
They were not. They came from the sideline.
He came from the sideline.
The whole team came from the sideline. When I made it ready to play, the whole team came from the sideline.
We can't huddle up on the sideline and run in?
Yes. But everybody's going to have to get within 15 yards of the ball and then go to where they go.
You see what I'm saying?
No, because we went up there, we ran in, we lined up, and he brought the tight end over.
Two wide guys out here, two of them were not within 15 of the ball.
The ball is where?
In the middle of the field.
And we put the ball on the hash. And when these guys line
not
up
on this hash.
No, we line up on the hash.
You had guys outside the number and one guy on the number. You never went to the huddle. You never went to the huddle.
Yeah. No. Liz Y over and 55 lead.
Liz Y over 55 lead.
Yeah, we cut that a little short. Coach Corger's a little upset because the Rams being penalized. Loss of 5 yards on the play. De La Rosa. Castaneda, the back's in the backfield. Amadano hands off to Castaneda, and he is tripped up by the ankles. Tackle made by number 31, Ibanez. Gregory Ibanez, who was injured early in the ball game on that conversion play, or pardon me, on the 70-yard touchdown run. He was the injured Democrat.
We got a flag down, Kevin.
He has to be against the Rams, I believe. Doesn't Amadano just exude senior leadership when you see him? I mean, he's been here so long. No, I'm just saying. He has so much experience. The guy's played since his sophomore. And it's just, when you see him, you just feel like this guy knows what he's doing. He's on top of it. He needs to get these young guys in order so they're all on the same page. So you can just tell this guy's competent. He knows what he's doing out there. I'm sure the same way that Coach Johnson would feel about Mr. Brown when he's a senior. Not that he's not confident in him now, but just by the time he's a senior, the guy would just be so much in control of everything. They decline the penalty. The declination of the penalty makes it a 2nd and 15. Democrats with the ball back. Amadano looks to his right, throws. Incomplete. Pass to the number 2, William Gallegos.
Ten left. Okay, backside 3.
Yes, sir. Backside 3.
7:45 remains in this ball game. 22-14 is our score. Shot of the Rams huddle.
If I'm Jeff, I'm going to gamble here and blitz. I'm coming.
3rd and 15 would be a good time to do it.
Come up with a big play like a sack or a fumble, boy.
Rams have 2 receivers split wide left, 1 wide right. Navarro's wide right. Gallegos and Gutierrez split wide left.
They have an injured player down at the Jeff 35. That's the delay. Someone cramping up, it looks like.
All right, another winning number for a t-shirt. 221302. 221302.
If it is cramps, we've seen a couple of Jefferson players cramp up tonight.
We talked about endurance. A lot of these guys are going both ways, especially the skill players. Brown, other Brown, Baker.
Cameron Moore's going both ways. Quite a few players. Now Vidal's back to pass, looks in the middle of the field, tosses it, throws the Castaneda, incomplete.
He had him, Kevin. He let him too far.
Let him too far.
There's a flag down, however, at the 19-yard line. Holding, Rams.
Wow, that hurts.
I'd almost take this one. Ooh. 10-yarder from the spot.
Yeah.
I might have taken that one. I don't think Gary'd be throwing from his 5-yard line. Take the yardage. Although the way the Rams have been punting, that might not be a bad
they're
idea.
declining because the kicking game hasn't been anything to scare the Democrats tonight, I tell you that.
But watch out, the last one was a line drive that bounced off a Jefferson player.
7:47 remains in the game. 22-14 is our score. Southgate leads by 8. And timeouts called on the field by the Democrats. Back after this.
Hi, Rams fans. I'm Rule.
I'm Marcia. And I'm Leda.
Southeast Awards is proud to once again sponsor Southgate High School sports.
Ofrecemos una completa línea de plumas Cross y Schaefer, trofeos, placas, medallas y cintas para los que se merecen lo mejor.
We feature computerized engraving, prompt service, and quality at discount prices.
Southeast Awards at 9531 Atlantic Avenue. Phone 566-1972.
Back deep to punt for the Rams is Pedro Castaneda. Returning for the Democrats is that man, John Brown.
Oh, my goodness. Aren't they lucky there was no rush?
Dan's reactions are great. The ball stopped at the 49-yard line.
I'm not surprised, though,
Southgate.
Kevin, because the previous punt in the third quarter, if you notice, the snap went over Castaneda's head and he had to run it down. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
I've been hanging around Gary too long now.
Oh, man. 7:29 remains in this game. 22-14, Southgate leads.
And Jeff wasn't even coming hard. They just wanted the ball. I could see if you were on your 1-yard line putting out of there and the nose guard's going, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. But they didn't even put any pressure on.
Maharis, the fullback. Handoff to Brown up the middle. Jason Brown picks up was up near another first down. Ball's down at about the 37. And yes, it is a first down. Just like that. And Jason Brown's injured.
Cramping up.
Cramping up.
Stretching
and
him
John
out.
Brown's teammate just takes his ankle and stretches that calf. Players are cramping. I hear the guys in the truck also cramping up there, Dan. You got cramp?
No cramps for me.
Okay.
Well, I'm not surprised with the guys in the truck.
Why not?
I won't say anything about their age, but, you know. It's tough when you get older.
7:23 remains in the ball game as Brown gets up and shakes it off. Now he jogs off the field. Eddie Monterrubio waving to us there outside the Liberty Cable truck. First and 10 for the Democrats. 7:11 remains in the game. 22-14 is our score. Southgate leads. John Brown rolls to his left on a quarterback keeper, and he's brought down. Tackle made by number 21, Carlos Garcia.
They had no contain out there,
No
Kevin.
contain. Unfortunately, Carlos Garcia was there. If not, John Brown would have been gone to the races.
No one was home.
And he'd have won. Believe me, folks, he'd have won. Here's that play again. Watch this.
The double
if
team.
Not for this ankle tackle, he's gone.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Even Villalta was there.
But
He didn't beat Villalta.
Henry's not making the tackle on that.
Hand him up the middle.
Flag.
Maharis.
Flag at the 20.
Ball start against the Democrats.
False start against the Democrats. How in the world is the back judge making that call? Or I should say the umpire. That's not the
I
umpire's
didn't see a false
call.
start there, though. I mean, I just saw the replay, and it happened really quickly, obviously, but I didn't see the false start. Nevertheless, a 2nd and 8 for the Democrats, and now they're...
Now that's a false start.
There's a false start.
That's a false start if I've seen one.
Yeah. To back them up 5 more makes it 2nd and 13.
Wow.
5:57 remains in the game. The Democrats trail by 8.
This is not the time to self-destruct, guys. Poor Hank Johnson. He's a nice guy, too.
He's a great man.
Great man, great coach, always helpful to us. These kind of penalties will just eat you up inside.
Handoff. It's Jason Brown. Look out. Nice tackle by Jerry Sanchez. A tradition that Jefferson has at their high school, when you play there, they go out after the game, stand by the visiting team's bus, and applauds them until the buses drive away. That's got to be the classiest move I've ever seen in athletics. Not high school athletics, athletics period. I can never see Notre Dame clapping after you beat them at Notre Dame Stadium.
That's hard to do, too. That's hard to teach because that is everything against what our society teaches athletes. That's not easy.
Mahara spins, the fullback, running hard. Gets up near a first down.
He got it. He got it by about a yard or 2.
Well, Dan, getting back to that clapping, the applauding, it's a bigger display of showmanship and class, showing you that I respect you and saying this is bigger than athletics. My respect for you is bigger than the fact that we've competed. You know, because I'm not going to rub it in your face that you won or I lost. I'm letting you know I'm applauding you for coming here to compete with me.
Yeah, it's about all the work to get to that point.
There you go. Fumble! Recovered by Jason Brown. John Brown made a poor pitch.
I think he may have lost the handle on that one, Kevin.
Lost on the play.
Boy, again, you just don't want to self-destruct here.
4:30 remains in this game. 22-14 is the score. Second down and 18. Loss of 8 yards on that play.
Oh, that hurt.
That is not what they wanted to do.
Boy, that hurt.
Hand up Brown up the middle. Jason Brown, he picks it up just like that. Gets across the 20. They're going to spot it on the nose on the 20. Need to get to the 15 for a first down. Brings up 3rd and 4. 14-yard gain on the play. You see the clock there at the bottom of your screen. 3:40 and counting. 22-14 is our score. I bet they gave it to Brown this time. What do you think, Dan? No, Maharis, the fullback.
Now you give it to Brown.
Now you give it to Brown. Times.
Boy, what a change. I was saying in the first half, I thought he was very ineffective compared to Maharis, but this half, they've really mixed it up well.
Yeah, times of the essence. It's time to get the ball up near the end zone, if not get it in the end zone.
Now they've got to get the first down first.
I can't recall how many timeouts they've called in this half, but I believe the Democrats have at least one timeout remaining, as the timeout's being called in the field right now.
Now this could be the game for them.
The referee's calling it, I believe, sort of a player on the Jefferson team, Maharis, I believe, can tie his shoe. 3:07 remain in the ball game. Will turn out to be a somewhat one-sided first half, has turned to a competitive ball game, to where the Democrats now have an opportunity to possibly tie this game, and, well, we can't send it in overtime because we're no longer playing in conference. So if they are to tie this game will end in a tie. First things first, you have to score. Maharis, Brown, the backfield, and a false start.
Not at that point.
Larry Harris.
Larry.
That doesn't help. That does not help. He's the first cousin of John Price, who's an all-everything, offensive guard, defensive tackle, fullback, tight end, just all-everything player.
I don't know if this even changes Jefferson's play call. Boy, they just went in the huddle, came right back out. I think they're just going to run the same thing.
Back to pass. Brown, going to quarterback keeper, up the middle, still on his feet, breaks another tackle, finally he's brought down. And yes, he has a first down.
Ouch. They had him. They just couldn't get a good grip on him. Numerous opportunities to bring him down.
He's elusive.
Yep.
2:15 remains in the game. The clock has started. 1st and 10. The ball's at the 11-yard line.
This is one heck of a drive, Kevin.
Handoff to Jason Brown. He gets down.
Well, you couldn't ask for a closer finish.
You back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he got inside the 10, but the spot they gave him was at the 11, brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, they can get a first without scoring, and that helps because that'll give you a clock stoppage for a few moments.
Minute 29 remaining in the ballgame and counting.
I think they've only got one more timeout left, Kevin.
I believe they do, Dan. Back to pass. Hand up to Brown again. Jason stopped and brought down. Oh! No, they're going to say he's down. They're saying he's down. I think Jason Brown's tired.
At any rate, the clock continues to run, Kevin.
Minute 5, minute 4. You see it there on your screen. And the Rams are in no hurry. Let's see if he's down.
Well, I don't think the Democrats
Yes,
are.
he is.
The Democrats don't seem to be in much hurry either.
Which surprises me, Dan.
Yeah, I'd want to get the ball going soon.
49 seconds, 48. Finally, the clock is stopped with 48 seconds. Now the clock will begin.
Now, why did they stop play? What was that about?
I was just trying to spot the ball in the middle of the field.
Oh,
Ball's
Poppy.
at the 7-yard line.
Poppycock.
Quick pitch. It is Brown trying to get to the outside. Knocked out of bounds.
Wow. Anything but getting knocked out of bounds.
I don't know if he got a first. He's up near it.
Well, the difference is with going out of bounds, the clock will remain stopped.
They took advantage of their speed, which surprised me because the first two plays went up the middle. I was wondering why they didn't go to the outside. Either of these guys, John or Jason Brown, can take it and get some yards up near the goal line. Southgate calls the timeout. The ball spotted at about the 2. Let's say 1.5. And 1st and goal for the Democrats. 27 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hey, we got 27 seconds on one play.
We got to go all out.
It's first down?
Yeah, first down. No, come on, you got to show if you want.
Hey, how about you guys want it? This is a. You got to play the middle. You got to play in the middle. All right, the big guy's coming. Hey, we're running AB pinch, okay? AB pinch.
Hey, we need to control the C's, guys. Come on.
All right, the linebacker's in the middle. You move out a little bit. Move out. Move out to the B gap, and then watch the quarterback going to dive. But you got to take those B. Hey, I want you coming. You stay. You stay. You feather.
I think Gary's right. They may not have any more timeouts. If that's the case, yeah, I think the big guy is coming. Because the last thing they want, Kevin, is to get strung out near the sideline and not get another playoff.
With 27 seconds, though, then don't you think they can get 2 plays off if they go to the outside?
That's Notre Dame.
Brown keeps it.
Ask Notre Dame about that.
Well, if he can get out of bounds, that's the thing. Either take it up or get out of bounds.
Well, if he can get out of bounds, but if he can't get out of bounds, he's stuck.
The big guy gets stuck, and that's it. He didn't get anything.
If they don't have a timeout, that could do it, Kevin.
They're calling timeout. Maybe they do have one left. Yes, they do.
I think they're coming back at you with the big guy again.
Maharis was stuffed.
Now they've done a good job of stuffing him up the middle tonight, Kevin.
Carver! I thought they didn't have any
Cordray
timeouts
nailed that
left.
one, though. Right up the middle. He knew it was coming.
Huh? I thought that was the
And how
last
big are
one
those
there.
extra points they missed tonight, Kevin?
Oh, gosh.
No, the one
Wow,
before
this
that.
game's over. Doesn't even matter at this point.
Yeah.
2 missed PATs. You hit one of those 2, and they're not going to win.
This is a pinch,
Yeah,
not a
special teams
timeout.
had a big impact in this
This is a
game.
goal line
Well, look at
pinch
Jeff. They
defense,
lost the
not a timeout.
touchdown.
Right. This was so Southgate, though. Castaneda
you
lost a
guys
touchdown,
said
too.
I mean,
So it definitely has played a
Hey,
part in
same
the
way,
ballgame.
same way. Hey, hey,
yep.
Kent.
Here it is.
Hey,
This is for all the marbles.
Same way.
17
Can we watch
seconds
the
remain in
clip?
this ball game.
Clip on the corner, they clipped the
22-14.
shit out of this from the
Southgate
Kent.
leads. Jefferson has its second and goal from the 1.5-yard line. The crowd's getting into it. The cheerleaders are getting into it. Preston's into it. Heck, Dan is even into it. Here it is. I formation. Maharis. Brown. Hams the fullback. Maharis had nothing doing.
Didn't get in. The linesman didn't get him in.
11 seconds. 10.
They don't have any more
9,
timeouts, Kevin.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Not going to make
4,
it. Not going to make it.
3,
Up,
2.
penalty flag.
Penalty flag. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Penalty flag. Confusion on the field.
Surprise, surprise in an LA City game. Confusion at the end of a game like this. Called unsportsmanlike conduct, Kevin. That was the penalty halfway to the goal line.
Stop the clock.
And I think you're going with the sneak here.
Last play.
They're going with the sneak.
Last play. Browns.
Oh,
No!
that's going anywhere.
That's the Southgate win.
Oh, stuffed it out. Oh, my. That was a great read.
Oh, my God.
Why did he go outside, Kevin? I was thinking sneak up the middle. I mean, they were only half a yard away. What's he running out there for?
I don't know. I don't know. Southgate 22, Jefferson 14. The Rams improved to 0-1. And a barn burner here at Herd Field.
Barn burner? Well, Gary was right. How bad do you want it? Who wanted it more? That's what he talked about. I just hope we have that last play on replay. We can get a look at that one last time. That was just, I don't understand what that was. Why is Brown going outside?
Wow.
You know, that ball was like a foot, 2 feet away from the goal line. I thought he was going to take it. He had the backs right behind him. He's going outside. He's got no blocking out there.
Wow.
That's how I felt after Brown's 55-yard run.
Wow. Southgate goes to Granada Hills next week. 7 o'clock kickoff. Come support your Rams. Dan and Eve, I'm Kevin Terrell. God bless.